friends, apologies about the messy hair. I'm realizing that I haven't spoken to you yet all video, so I thought I'd say hi. It's been not a great week. Well, I got my hair done and I got it cut and I love it. Although now I feel like I've got the short haircut bug and I wanna chop. We'll see. But generally this has not been a great week for me. I think, you know, my mental health is really getting the better of me a little bit, which is a shame because I can't even blame it on seasonal depression. It's been gorgeous and lovely outside. But that's just the way things go sometimes. I was supposed to hand in work today, but I'm moved that to Monday. I've got supervision next week on Thursday, so I'm gonna get that handed in. It's not very good. It's very drafty and rambly and sort of like first ideas, but I have been making some progress and have got some writing done this week, so I will be doing that. And I have some lovely plans coming up. Tonight I'm going to do a craft night with my friend Katie, and my parents are visiting tomorrow. And then next week my friend is coming to visit from Glasgow and I'm so excited to see her. I think this is probably going to be a 2-week vlog because I just have been so low energy this week. So I'll probably include some clips of that as well. You might see some of that. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a week for sure, but it is 5 o'clock and I'm not seeing my friend till 6:30. So I'm just gonna have some chill knitting time, decompress. I have done some nice things this week. As I say, I got my hair done. We had our tea and biscuits event on Monday and that was a really nice moment of like PGR solidarity. I went for a lovely dinner and drinks on Tuesday. So, you know, it's not been a bad week in terms of things that have happened. I'm just struggling. But hey ho, it happens. And that's kind of a reality of things at the moment. But yeah, I'm gonna have some chill time and then hopefully have a lovely evening. Hello, happy Monday everyone. I'm just making myself some breakfast and I thought now would be a good time to have a chat with you guys. What have I done this morning? It's about 11:30. I got up and I have a treadmill, a little like walking pad thing, not like a fancy treadmill. So I actually decided that I was going to do a little walking. I can't run because of my joints, but I enjoy a good treadmill strut, like Ali Bennett's workouts. So I did one of them. It's a little bit odd thinking about fitness and health when you are disabled, because, you know, the ability to move your body or to do like certain levels of fitness are just not necessarily open to you or in your control in the same way. Like, I probably could become super fit, but it would have to be my main priority, and I'm doing a PhD, so that's not my main priority. But one of my New Year's resolutions was to try and make sure I'm moving my body more. It's like doing my physio exercises, which I was really good at for the first few months of the year, and then everything went to crap. But yeah, so I want to try and get into the habit of, when I can, doing that in the morning. And then also, I've been looking at some like Pilates that like workouts on YouTube that are like done specifically for people with hypermobility and, you know, like awareness of that and similar conditions. So I've seen some like being like, oh, if you have POTS, this isn't a lot of up and down or whatever. So I want to try and do some of those because I don't know, I just want to be moving my body more and trying to work on like my strength and my stamina and really just like mentally feeling better. But unfortunately I feel that physically feeling better is probably a part of that, which sucks because like, don't you hate it when the experts are right? Anyway, I'm just making some breakfast now because I did that and I did my makeup and I just kind of faffed around. I don't really know what I did. And now we're here. I have porridge in the morning and I always have it with apple and walnuts and cinnamon, and the last week or so I've been putting some protein powder in because last year, up until before I lived in this flat, I didn't have a microwave, which meant that I couldn't make porridge in the morning because I was not about to be stood over a hob. That's just wasn't practical for me. I did it a bit, but it wasn't like working with my routine. So I started making these like breakfast bars, like oat breakfast bars. And they used to have protein powder in them. And so I just was having protein powder every day. And yeah, I was thinking about that the other day and how I don't do that anymore and how that was probably pretty good for me and my energy. So I'm trialing that for a bit and just mixing that in with my porridge and seeing if it like makes a difference. I haven't been doing it for long enough to really know at the moment, but I will get back to you on that. Another thing I've been doing this morning is I have been listening to Hannah May. I watch her on YouTube all the time. Big Hannah fan. And she has a Patreon, and for some ages I've just been like umming and ahhing over getting her Patreon and like, can I justify the money, blah 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 blah. And then the other day I did it and I feel so silly. Why did I not do this sooner? Because I love Hannah, I consume all her content. Of course that's worth £4 a month. Also, these are from the door handle. I keep walking into door handles, I'm the worst. Yeah, anyway, yeah, I have been like consuming all the content like immediately. So I was listening to her new audio newsletter and loving it really. So yeah, I don't really know why I didn't join her Patreon sooner. That's like, it's literally a coffee a month. What am I doing? Who knows? Yeah, Hannah is a big sort of inspiration for me on a daily basis. So yeah, if you don't watch Hannah and you watch me, I mean, I don't really know why you watch me and not watch Hannah. If you're my friend and you're watching this and you don't watch Hannah, you'll have heard me talk about Hannah before because I'm obsessed with her. But this is like a sign that you should go watch Hannah. That's my porridge ready. I also always have like a multivitamin. I love a tropical juice in the morning. What can I say? Yeah, I don't really know if multivitamin juice actually does anything, but it does, like, it makes me feel like I'm doing something, and I like the taste, frankly. I am not one of those people who like eats things because they're good for you and doesn't enjoy it. Like, I admire those people a lot, but it doesn't really matter how good things are for me. If I don't like the taste of them, I'm not gonna eat them. Which, maybe that's really childish, but like, there's just very little that I think that I can't find another way of getting into my diet that I enjoy. I'm just putting some sunflower seeds and some chia seeds in my porridge. I didn't get my work in last week that I was supposed to get in on Friday, so that's the name of the game today. And I have to get it done by the end of the day because I'm going for dinner with my friend Becca, who I'm very excited to see. She lives in Glasgow, so I don't see her a lot. So yeah, I'm doing that ASAP. Work's gonna get done. That's my day. It's been about maybe a week-ish since I last checked in. So yeah, this vlog has kind of gone on longer than I thought it was going to, but I figured I may as well just keep going for now. Yeah, I had a supervision at the end of last week, which went well, actually. I hadn't done enough writing that I sort of knew, but we talked a lot about the ideas that I had, and yeah, like in a quite positive way. My supervisor had a lot of good things to say about the ideas, so I'm trying to like capitalize on that like excitement and like momentum that I've built kind of from doing that. So I've got like a slightly shorter deadline this time to get that in. And yeah, unfortunately though, my like supervision like wiped me out, so I was ill. Like, I came home and I just slept, which, you know, it's just the way it goes sometimes. And then Saturday was record store day, which was wonderful. I was very excited about that. I got up really early and I queued at my local record store, and I got the Gracie Abrams, which I'm so happy with it. It's like a live version of the concert. It's amazing. And I got a Rachel Chinariri, and then I got my Mama Johnny Ma, and then I went to dinner with a friend, dinner and drinks on Saturday. That was lovely. And then Sunday I had overdone it, so I was not well. Yeah, and Monday I also felt quite rough, so I ended up working from home. On the site, I mean, I didn't really do much. I worked from home from like 3 till 6. Yeah, and now it's today, which was a bit of a wobbly mental health day. And then I also got medical letter, which I feel like medical jargon is always like quite scary and overwhelming, so that didn't help. But I went for coffee with my friend Katie, which was lovely. In terms of knitting, I have been knitting, oh, can I show you this with one hand? I've been knitting the Favourite Things cardigan by the number 7 by My Favourite Things, even, if I can get my words right. And this is like the yoke so far. So I'm not really showing you it very well, but I'm making it in drops in the pool and then drops in the silk. Got like a strand cover. I have been reading All Fours by Miranda. I've been buddy reading it with my friend Becca, who sometimes watches this vlog, so hi Becca. I love buddy reading with Becca because I just love buddy reading. But I have 2 favourite people to buddy read with. It's Becca and it's Emily. You can see I'm almost done. I'm so close to the end. I have like 20 pages left.
I have really enjoyed the first half, and I've really been enjoying the last 20% or so. There was a little bit of a lull there in the middle for me, but enjoyed it mostly. Yeah. But just there was a little bit, something in the middle didn't sit right for me. And then I came home to some very exciting book mail today. Penguin sent me this, which is We Were There, How Black Culture, Resistance and Community Shaped Modern Britain. Specifically, it's about black culture outside of London, which is very exciting to me, because if you know anything about my PhD, I look at contemporary black British literature and mental health under the hostile environment. But as a West Midlands girly, I feel very strongly about the importance of representation outside of London. So really, so gassed about that. Thank you, Penguin. I don't know when I'll get around to reading that. Well, I say that. I will get around to reading it soon, because it is relevant to my PhD. But my next thing lined up after all fours is Penguin love me right now. They also sent me a proof of Emily Henry's new book. And I'm about to go on Easter break for 5 days. So I'm going to be reading that over that time. And also they sent me an e-audiobook of Open Heaven by Seán Hewitt. So I've been listening to that. Enjoying it so far, maybe an hour in, so need to get more into the plot. But enjoying that too. Tomorrow I'm going for brunch with my friend. It was her birthday. And then we're going back onto campus and we're getting some work done. So I'll check in with you then and probably end the vlog there.
Hello, it's now Friday. I have come back to my parents' house for Easter weekend, so I'm back in my childhood bedroom. And it's Friday. The university closed yesterday, so I've been off since then. And yeah, I have just been having a chill day because my mom's busy. So I spent my morning reading and I had nice coffee and some porridge, and now I've just been painting my nails because I like to have my nails done, but I can't afford gels. And then I think I'm gonna go into town and have a little mooch. Mainly, I want to get a bottle of wine, a nice bottle of wine for me and my parents to have this weekend. Yeah, and then this evening I'm going to hang out with my friend Leah, Leah is just one of my favorite people on the whole planet. So I'm going around to hers. I haven't been around since she's moved out. Her and her boyfriend have moved into a new flat, which I haven't seen yet, so I'm going around. And we're gonna get a takeaway, and I just know it's gonna be a lovely time. I never have a bad time with Leah. So I'm just gonna wait maybe 10 minutes or so to let my nails dry a bit more, and then I'm gonna go out. Now I'm back in Leeds. Yeah, I didn't really film any more stuff when I was at home. But I just had a really lovely long weekend with my parents, having a lot of rest and nice days off. I finished the new Emily Henry. That is what I did with this weekend. Yeah, I had a proof of the new Emily Henry, which came out, I believe, today. So, yeah, I loved it. I think it's slightly more literary than her other ones. If you enjoyed The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, I think you'll enjoy it. Yeah, and now I'm moving on to Citizen by Claudia Rankine because I'm teaching this to undergraduates next week. So, yeah, I gotta read that. Yeah, it's been lovely to talk to you all. Thank you for keeping me company for the last few weeks. I'm signed off on medical leave for the next few days because I am having a tilt table test on Thursday. So that's me. So, yeah, I won't really be doing anything exciting. So I'll leave the vlog here because it's gone on for long enough. I will catch up with you guys soon. This has been quite long and rambly, so thank you for watching if you've made it this far.